his way out of there.
It's another arrow in 1 second here. They don't have detection. Do you believe? Oh, he's got the ward, guys. Oh my god.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
If he wants it, pushing the limits of this hero.
Fly stay.
If he wants it, pushing the limits of this hero.
Fly stay.
Does he die? One more punch! Oh, and that's going to be a dead tango. All right. So yeah, apparently the pressure is not laid off.
Oh, yo, Abed though goes with Ghost Walk, and now he's gonna hit both bounties. If only he dies. Fly stay. Getting bounty runes with your alchemist. Be a little bit happy about that if you're EG.
You gotta take what you can get. 12 kills to 4.
They just killed the drummed with a Batsy, has a Wraithman, a Wand. He's going for the BKB. Like, he didn't go greedy, right? He didn't go for this Aghanims right away. But his contribution hasn't really been that felt, I feel like. I feel like he always shows up just like as the party's ending. He's like, oh yeah, we got him, guys. High five.
You know, the thing that I think about with this Alchemist too is what are the ways
Oh, that's a nice
nice play.
Jeez, PYW. He's good. God.
What are the ways that Alchemists... All right, I can't talk about these things ever because everybody keeps on dying.
They're throwing bodies at creep waves to try and buy more time for RTZ.
It's really smart. But the way that Alchemists got nerfed previously as they take down the Helm of the Dawn creep is that it was with the cooldown of his ultimate and it was with not getting mana regen. Coddle solves both of those problems.
Radiant's
I wonder if he
bottom
fully
tower
commits to
is
that
under
or
attack.
decides to switch it up
Dire's
afterwards.
top
Kitty
tower
feels very
is under
strong.
attack.
He might be thinking that the fight's not gonna happen. Like, he can farm so fast these bots, because he's like the only one that can make that transition across the map, and the top isn't as strong for EG. Like, what are they gonna do? Commit a black hole to kill you? If they do that, then you can probably just respawn and start pushing. So he just thinks he's a lot of time right now to farm up, and they still have to take Roche. Maybe he's gonna get the Aegis. So this Kai isn't gonna stop his.
Ito yung edit ko yan, Tiko. Ito yung live ko. Ah? Live.
Slide niya?
Live. Ito yung edit ko dito.
But,
Nakita ko.
live mo data?
Ipatan mo kasi niya. Patingin ka.
Gawan nga talaga nito.
No, copyright.
Nice play there from Vici. Sure, it's a smoke without your Leshrac, but it's also when the black hole was still cooldown for like 40 seconds. So then they just kind of cement a little bit of a further lead for themselves. And they have great vision again. Like, these did not get the ward up on the high ground inside the Dire jungle, so that's been giving them a great idea of the move. for a very long time. And then another fresh one's planted down the mid lane right by Abed and Arteezy. They seem none the wiser.
See, he's just like holding on to a casual raindrop inventory also.
Yeah, it's been getting ticked down here, but always a good item if you get the slot. Of course, he won't have one for long, he's hoping. Not exactly an item of net worth befitting an alchemist.
Dagger is soon to be improved, I would imagine. Still Roche available if somebody wants to head on into that hit and take it. Didn't see that the Omni Knight had queued up the Solar Crest for a little bit. Decided instead to go back to the tools this time. Quite as easy. That I am spawning out.
It's a big spike right now for EG. They have the behavior done on the Enigma and that Blink Dagger that you pointed out on the Alchemist. That means they can smoke up now and create a fight. It all counts on fly or crit. They're the ones who have to make this like chaotic opening that's going to create the opportunity for Ramses as well as their... This is garbage. No one cares about any of this. This is like the landfill of Dota 2. This is prime-ass real estate, Hollywood Hills, getting wards on the high ground, stopping Roche. Yeah.
That other thing to mention is there's not that hard save inside of EG. Tornado, lift up.
That's pretty much. Down a little bit. All right, they're picking it back up though. Back on the big blue disco pony horse. They're gonna smoke up. This is a long smoke down the river Styx. Question is, who will be the ones going to the underworld? Shall it be EG, VG, or perhaps a bit of both? Tornado catches the Omni.
Sitting on that high ground.
No sentries there.
They get the vision. They've got it down, so the arrow is not going to fly quite in time. They don't quite get the secondary round of vision. If the stun comes out and Arteezy just blows up DY, can they find any more now? BKB's already up for a couple of them, but the splitter, no! He hit him onto it! Where's BKB? He's running away, but it's already a bit too late. He is so low HP. Needs to regen up through this shrine. He's going to throw out that stun, able to bait them in further, or he's still large and in charge and very hard to kill off. Black Hole is available.
Crit is disrupting the whole back line right now.
So a little bit separated here. Ramsey's thinking about just, okay, TP away. Why not? Oh, God! That was so close. Crit run.
and DY just buys back. Goes back into the fight. He's like, yeah, okay. I'm like worthless anyway. This is fine. Not a very big net worth change, really. Overall, I would guess it's probably XP will be the bigger thing. He's going their way. And yeah, it's a 10k XP lead for VG right now. That's quite a bit.
Man, impressive stuff. And again, a little bit late on the BKBs that felt like this. Sunstrike is going to scout out. Yes, indeed, they're doing Roche. Now, do they want to run in? They're thinking about it right now. BKB back online right now for Martinez.
Nullified the Miranda though.
But they get the lift up, needs to pop it, turns to fight, able to get that stun off, but there's going to be the ulti coming out from the SD Fly. He's so far away from the rest of his team, and now they just need to be out over to the shrine.
That Roche is a bit too low, I think, for VG to not just go right back in there and finish it out.
Yeah, it looks like it. No way to stop that one. There's a couple more heroes in VG. Take advantage, get the Aegis.
So before that big smoke play down the river into that fight, I was discussing about how it was all on Fly or Crit, and you saw what happened, right? They start marching up this high ground, and Fly he tries to drop down the Will-O-Wisp, thinking this might create that good fight for them, but it's like no one was up there from VG. And then that didn't open up a good opportunity for Ramses. Now they've caught Ramses in the back too.
Oh, and the save coming from the SD. Ramses forced to pop the BKB away from the rest of his team. They lose Artur, dead for 70 seconds, and again, just left with nowhere to go. Abed does manage to make his escape. Crit might not be so lucky though, as they've got their eyes on him. PYW gonna get the chase down, it looks like. Swashbuckle, no, he gets out. Chase? Maybe not. Okay. You'll set your lift up, and just when it looks like he's away, Yang takes him down.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Really, VG are playing with like a bunch of stopwatches on their desk or something. They just know exactly when these BKBs are down, like every spell isn't going to be available, and they just push full throttle to see if they can take themselves a fight, and VG just keeps getting caught by them every single time. Like, RTC BKB was still on CD there, and he gets caught out after his attempt. Like, he just dove with the Roche Crit, hoping that they wouldn't get the Aegis, but to me that says the EG felt like if they get Roche here, we just lose.
Oh, rocket hits, and then the arrow, and guess what? Tier 3 tower taken 30 minutes. BKB timing so hard to deal with, and even though Abed has his Aghanims, G don't have their carry. It looks like they're going to lose the first max here. 31 minutes. It's not the end of the world, but
a lot of respect here.
Gee.
Backing away like that, even they've got pretty much everything up for themselves. They know there's no point trifling with things like the Black Hole as well as the Will-O-Wisp. Don't give any easy fights to your opponent. And even the gem now purchased here from DY. So very clinical flowchart style Dota coming out from VG Gaming. They just want to check all the boxes, make sure that they've got everything as safe as possible as they're moving in towards the end of this game.
Again, it may not look flashy, but it's because VG's lineup is so greedy. This is the way that you beat greed. Play it simple, you play it right, run down buildings, you take the fight.
It also has all these big terrifying spells, but you know, you kind of you have this thought of just like, I can't just throw it out for a lot of these, right? Like the Black Hole or the Will-O-Wisp, because you see what happens if it's a bad Will-O-Wisp, but at the same time, you're trying to make that balance of, well, I can't die without throwing it out at the same time, so things can get very ugly. Like, they could have the most beautiful team fights and still 5-man wipe this team.
But DY's there, and that's the save. And this entire build that Artesia has gone for of focusing in on blowing up that one hero, it doesn't work. DY's there for the save.
It's a very difficult one for them. They look like grooving for a smoke here. It's 33 minutes. It's another kind of awkward spot on the map to be in. You know, there's not a lot of value right now on the far left-hand side, just because Roche is already down. And I see a wraparound is suggested from Abed. He thinks that they smoked and are coming like this.
Dire are scanning.
It's not what they're doing.
No, now they're scanning down here. They're like, all right, well, then maybe they went here. Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Not quite sure what VG are up to.
I mean, again, you talk about that respect that they're giving to the strength of the team fight lineup. They do still have that Aegis this online for Ori. Everybody else sitting far back so they can't get caught out.
They're just letting it go, too. They're just saying, listen, this was an Aegis to get a Rax. So, whatever. We got the Rax. I'm not going to, like, rush our game plan.
Oh, wait a minute.
This is quite the defensive smoke. I'm just an alchemist farming.
Uh-oh. They did see the alacrity on him, though. Ori jumped on. There is Sentry Ward down. And stunned. Gets arrowed. Gotta be careful. Ice Wall down. BKB already down. There's a Black Hole. It's only onto one, though. It's not nearly enough. They take down the Mirana, but what's next afterwards? BKB is already up for Ori. They did get that nullifier, though. That might be enough there. Follow-up coming. DY gets the imprisonment as Ramses does ring around the Rosie. The bloody end at the end, though, as Arteezy in some trouble. They get the Deathwing Blast, trying to keep him alive, but it was never going to be enough as Abed tries to escape. Do they have the vision? They find the Invoker, and Ori gets the double kill. Vici immaculate.
Basta da porta.
How much does that change?
All right, does he see that they're burning? All right, they're making Eidolons under a ward, though. It's gonna give him away. Looks like it was pretty obvious anyway. Are they gonna bait Ori? Or do they not know?
Thinking about it. It doesn't look like
they know.
Ori, you gotta be careful, my man.
Dude, this is your moment.
The whole team's behind him, but they don't want to go. A little bit too scary. That would have been such a huge pickoff if they could find it, but not able to get it. And Vici dodged yet another initiation.
Catch us if you can.
They're just playing it
They're
so
just
safe.
all hanging out up here. The five-man going for a stroll. Hoping to find somebody wandering through the woods. Oh no, not the illusion kill. Oh.
They're gonna see him. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it might be telling that the tier 4s are being hit and nobody is defending it.
Yo, guys.
I wonder what they're doing.
Are they in Roche?
No.
No, again, a vision. Yeah, they're not roast.
Dude, EG just do not care about their base right now. They really don't care.
Tier 4's got this.
They're gonna TP back the Alka, looks like.
Oh, that courier went through that observer ward up top too, so they know where they were playing.
Killed off there.
Then
But instead, they're descending onto Arteezy here in the mid lane.
Yule's.
Oh God! All right, BKB. It's available if he wants. Doesn't use the BKB. Arteezy pops it for too late and just gets destroyed. Okay.
I mean, you either pop it or you don't pop it. You don't half-ass pop it like that. That's the worst scenario.
Oh,
Because now he might have to buy.
dati, minapos ko na ito. Kasama ito na. Yeah? Babi ako.
10 seconds.
Oh shit. Okay, ngay.
万里尺，我把狮王搬了啊，因为我要保护我的这个猎树的3号位。
Dati may pa. Pinutik pa lang ano. Oo na yan. Dan, natin. Natin yan.
2手控完之后，虚空蹦蹦跳跳蹦走，然后追2秒又有标记
10
了。
seconds remaining.
Hindi mo tan.